get here. Listen, today is 5/5/25. There is a huge portal that is open for us right now, and I want to take full advantage. And you know what's crazy? I feel like this is the portal of command. This is your command portal, and I feel like a lot of you have. I've been talking about crossroads lately, making choices for yourself, deciding whether or not certain people are going to stay or go in your life, and deciding how you are going to show up in the world. And oftentimes we get stuck on how we're going to transition from an older version of ourselves to the new version of ourselves. And I feel like the 5/5/2025 portal is the opportune energy frequency for us to step into and take it to the next level. Tap in, collective. So here's a lot of things that we're going to unpack. We're going to unpack how you can take advantage of this frequency that we have recently entered. And make no mistake about it, 5/5/25 is not the only day you get to ride into this frequency and take advantage of the portal that's open. This energy is going to last for at least another 14 days. So take advantage of this. The other thing is that 5/5/25 is literally the beginning of a new week. So you have a fresh start on every level. Tap in, tap in. And so this frequency had me really thinking all day. I've got my notes right here as well, because I kept thinking of like these magnetic words like bold and reinvention and step into, and this other word of, what's the word? Hold on, y'all got it right here, of consequences and closures. Like all of these big energies are coming to me in the 2025 portal for 5/5. And I also pulled this card, Drama Queen, with the word glow up right below it. And guess what? New outlook came with it as well. So I already know that as the collective enters this 2025 5/5 portal, that it's going to be some heads rolling. Tap in. There are going to be some awakenings that are happening for you, to you, and through you. God will be speaking through you throughout this entire transformation. Boom, what I just say. So immediately, as we're closing out on our Monday, for most of you it's Monday evening going into Monday night. So we're going to take this weekly outlook into next Monday, okay? And we're going to start out with the closing of Monday, which is 5/5/25, and we're going to go into the closing of next Monday, 5/5/25. So tap in. We're going to be here for a little while, collective. So share this with a friend, share this with a kin, share this with somebody who really truly needs this message of transformation. So Monday, we're already kicking off the close of Monday, understanding that this is a heart-centered mission for you, collective. Tap in. This is not something that can just happen overnight. There has been steps, there has been opportunity, there has been failure that has happened to you over the course of the last few weeks, few months, even a few years, that brought you to this part with the 5 of Wands. You have now entered this evening, this Monday evening, with an understanding that your God-given mission is absolutely next level. You understand it, you are focused, and you understand, you know that this shift is going to change everything from this point forward, collective. Tap in. And I love this energy for you. 5 of Wands is about a threshold. There is nothing else to it. And I feel like tonight you guys are going to, when you close your eyes, when you go to rest, when you transcend this earthly realm into a deep spiritual rest, I feel like a lot of you are going to have on your mind, okay, what do I have to do to get to the next level? Or what is next? And I'm telling you, sometimes we never know what's next, but also in our hearts, in our minds, in our manifestation, in our prayers, we call to us what we want next. And oftentimes it's very important as well for the collective to say, on the next journey of my life, in this next era, not only do I want or desire or want to walk in the steps that God has laid for me, but I want to go above and beyond that, what I can't see, because our human minds can only envision so much. When we ask God to open up beyond what we can see, that is where the opportunities push out even more, tap in. So this Five of Wands closing out this Monday evening is truly, truly, truly talking about just being heart-centered, understanding your purpose, recognizing your journey, honoring your journey, and taking it to the next level. I really love this. I see Wusa at the bottom. So a lot of you are actually taking this opportunity on this Monday evening to say, all right, Wusa. This next level is literally next level for you, collective. I love it. Take notes, let it digest, come back, take what else is necessary. Monday evening, what else can the collective understand about Monday evening? Any emotions you need to walk? Yes, I love this. Let me tell you something. This card says needy. And I do feel like this Monday evening, you are needy. You have a right to be needy. But what is it that you need? You need comfort. You need a bit of quiet. You need for people to give you your space in this time of growth. You need that growth. You need watering. Okay, you need pruning. This evening is a time for you to focus inward, a time for you to make sure you are number one. Make sure people in the household are taken care of and let them know that this evening it is about me. I need to rest. I need to close my eyes. I need to prepare myself for this shift. This is a bold shift, collective. It is not going to come in the middle of the night. It is not going to come quietly. This is your command portal. You are coming in, understanding that you are reigning in all these sons of bitches. Okay, this is your cowboy Carter era, where you putting on your cowboy boots, your cowboy hats, and you out there ringing it all up. You taking everything that is yours. And so when you close your eyes this evening, or if you're working your shift this evening, I want you to truly understand that this is the era of taking control and taking back what is yours. This is also the era of putting on your crown, making sure it's fitting, making sure it's tight, making sure that it's loved, making sure that it's polished. This is your crown frequency, collective. So when I say you taking back and you commanding what is already in your spiritual army, what is already available for you, and taking what is yours because you work hard for it, this is the time. Woo-wee! Yes, you have a right to be needy. Yes, you have a right to woo-saw, but you are taking it above and beyond that, collective. And my God, I love that for you. Ooh-wee! As we close out this evening, what is taking us into our Tuesday, because this is the 7-day outlook. This is your weekly outlook. Yes, thank you. And I want you to speak it with me because it is yours for the taking as well. So we're going to talk about what the spiritual focus is for tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Okay. So right now, I'm telling you the spiritual focus is still on you, but there's a slight twist to this spiritual focus. This is going to focus on the identity, the bold. I help women and men. I help the collective reinvent themselves, have bold transformations and spiritual awakenings. And I feel like on Tuesday, you are going to come into not a realization, but an actualization of what your spiritual awakening is, what your mission truly is. Because understand, as we go through different eras in life, our missions change, okay? We accomplish some things, we gather the resources, we make it happen, and God says, good, good, good. Thank you for being a voice, a vessel for me, of me, and you take it to the next level. So I feel like this Two of Cups going into Tuesday with the Five of Cups is definitely understanding what your next level mission is. And please understand that during Tuesday, hey boo, during Tuesday, tomorrow, you might feel a little bit off, okay? There might be some moments where you are like your brain is a little bit wonky. You might go in and out of 3D to 5D consciousness. Many of you might start daydreaming. Many of you might start There might be some tears shed tomorrow, not because you're upset or anything, but it's just stress and pain leaving your body. Allow those tears to flow. If you are at work, whatever it is, go to the bathroom, make sure you take your extra makeup with you tomorrow, let it out, and then you will feel better. But allow those tears, allow that energy to be released through those tears, and it's okay. Pat yourself on the back, because one thing that the collective does all the time is the collective will absolutely fight back tears. Girl, please. We ain't fighting back nothing. We are going to honor those tears. So if you have to take a moment for yourself, then take a moment. If you got to take two, take two. If you need a Kit Kat bar, go get a Kit Kat bar and take a break, okay? But tomorrow, let the Two of Cups show you that what you are releasing is necessary for the new to come in. Remember, if we're holding on to old feelings, old anxiety, if we're holding on to old missions, if we're holding on to old pain, then nothing new can make its way in, nor can we step forward in the alignment that we need to step forward into. Okay, so take heed to that. Now, I also feel like on Tuesday, there might be some different type of, yes, I feel big love in here. I was going to say I feel a different type of energy coming through, but I actually feel like it's not different. It's more concentrated. Oh, yes. This collective, your emotions tomorrow are going to be concentrated, but yes, this is a releasing moon. This is a releasing energy. This 5-5, it means so many different things, and we're going to walk through all of that through this week, and I'm going to finish off with a big energy read. Okay, so on Tuesday, there's going to be a lot of tenderness. As I said, what was that, Saturday? This is a time to tend to yourself. Do not fight yourself. Do not say, oh, I don't have time for me. This is not that. You have the time. You will make the time. You will give the time for yourself. As a matter of fact, the way that I see love, it says platonic. So there is, oh my gosh, and look, she's holding a baby. Like I said, this is a new you birthing, and it has everything to do with your glow up. It has everything to do with your new outlook. It has everything to do with this new identity that you have. And it has everything to do with the perseverance. So please take heed to Tuesday being just a little bit more than what you're used to, but definitely a day of inspiration, a day of, I love that inspiration came out, and relieved at the bottom came out. So the energy that I'm picking up from this is that not only are you, we see Wusa came in Monday, right? So as you unpack and undress today, you are letting out a sigh. I want to mention this because I know that sometimes it can get a little wild and a little weird during portals like this. You do not stop emotions. You do not stop situations. You do not stop the flow. So a woosah can lead into your Tuesday. And with the release of the energy, of the heaviness of what you are letting go, as you are showing an understanding and divine acknowledgement of love, of your devotion, of what inspires you and what has relieved you, know that all of these components can flow into one another. Okay, tap in. So don't beat yourself up if on Tuesday morning you're still like, I still feel like I need to release. Continue to release, but also know that this is a flow, this is a journey for you, and that your woosah and your neediness is going to flow into a deeper understanding of the love that you give yourself and what you give others as love as well. And know that you are going to feel stimulated. You might feel a bit challenged by what inspires you. Some of you might want to 656 tap in. Some of you may want to start painting. I'm seeing somebody in here wants to paint or write. I feel like somebody wants to start a blog. Blog is really coming across my energy. People typing profusely. So somebody might want to start coding. There's a lot of of inspiration happening here. And maybe some of you are even starting to calculate or recalculate. Thank you, boo. Recalculate what your next steps are, and you feel inspired just knowing that what's ahead of you is going to be God-given. You are walking in your divine powers, and you are reassured and soothed. You're almost at ease with this next. Wow, it's like you are at ease with this next level in your life, no matter what it brings. Okay, I got you. And I love this for you. I love this for you because it's nothing like going into this next era relieved. Even if you feel a bit of weight, this relief is beautiful. So I feel like this spiritual day is going to be that of love, inspiration, relieved, and reflection. Tap in. I love this for you, collective. Wow, this is definitely a part of the glow up. But I also feel like as we roll into Wednesday, we start to talk about emotional temptation. And I feel like when we talk about emotional temptation, look, it's time for you to listen. It's time for you to open up. Wednesday is going to be a day of this is going to be a day of opportunity for drama to pop off. Okay, tap in. Wednesday is going to be a day of drama, not necessarily in a bad way, not even a way where you are directly involved. It may be because of you, but you might not really be the one like popping off. Remember, this is the portal of command. So one of the things that you do as a commander is you sit back and you watch the entire show go on. Okay, tap in. So this could be family, this could be friends, this could be co-workers, this could be somebody at a restaurant as you sitting down. You might be watching other people's arguments go down, people that you are thinking about connecting with. You might see something go down with them. I want you to keep an ear out and an eye out and see what stirs up. Okay, see what happens, see what goes down. And you might feel deeply moved to connect with those people, or you might feel deeply moved to disconnect with those people. However you are feeling emotionally moved or touched by something that you're recently experiencing or witnessing, this is an opportune time to take notes. This is where your data comes in. Okay, so and it might not serve you directly in the immediate, but it will serve you in the future, in the near future, as a matter of fact. So Wednesday is a day of listening. Keep your mouth closed, keep your eyes open, and know that whatever goes down, don't say a peep. Don't say a word. And if anybody comes to you asking you for assistance, directions, or what to do, your name is Bennett, and you what? You ain't in it. Tap in. It's exactly what I said. What else should the collective look out for on Wednesday? Wednesday is going to be an emotionally temptation day. So there's going to be some distance. Oh, I love this for you, collective. You guys are listening. You guys are saying, I am moving away. And I feel like this distance is going to serve you even better. It's almost like as you go through this next portal, collective, it's almost like when you understand what your mission is, you become you become invisible from the people who are truly out to sabotage you. Tap in, because let's remember, every time you level up, you got the devils looking dead at you. Tap in. Every time you level up, you got the losers looking dead in your face. Tap in. Every time you level up, here comes somebody trying to interrupt your flow. Tap in. I feel like Wednesday is the day that somebody going to try to tap in and interrupt your God-given flow. They will not get you. Nope, not at all. And I love this. So I want you to relocate yourself to a different place. If that's physically, if that's mentally, if that's psychologically, girl, if that's emotionally, I want you to detach. I want you to find some distance, and I want you to get your life. Listen, sit back and watch the games begin. This is going to be like, what's the name of that Hunger Games? Let these emotional fools flail and fail over how they think they're going to receive your attention, and let them show who they really are. Tap in. Oh, yes. And I'm telling you, this is going to be some big time emotional resolve for you. I love that. This is going to be whatever goes down on Wednesday, it is going to be fixed in your minds. And I want you to let it sit and sink in. And I'm telling you, I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to see a lot of things pop off at the job. You're going to see a lot of things. It could be your day off, Craig, and you still want to see a lot of things pop off at your job. You might find out somebody is talking mad trash behind your back. Somebody might have stolen your project or took credit for your project. I feel like a lot of my C-level, high-level corporate baddies who are out here, yes, look what I said. A lot of my corporate baddies out here are going to be sideswiping, okay? Moving, matrixing out the way from people who have coercive energy. Tap in. Wednesday going to be a heck of a day, I'm trying to tell you. And all they're going to see is you being completely upbeat in your own energy. You over there, and they right here in front of your face. You don't even see them. What John Cena say? You can't see me. And I want you to add a big old bitch at the end, okay? Tap in. So this is going to be the day where people will want, well, not just want, they will feel the need to manipulate you into doing what they want you to do. And I told you, this is your command portal. They can't tempt you. They can't say nothing to you. They can't manipulate you with what words. You're not even here. You here, but you ain't here. Tap in. Okay. So I want you to know that these people on Wednesday, this is when these fools will start to flail and fail. Okay. Oh, yes, I would love for you to share. And remember, all of this flows. This is your arc. This portal is your success arc. So so you might be listening for a few days, but I feel like the energy of Wednesday is really going to put you in tune to what you need to pay attention to and who you need to pay attention to. Tap in. So when I see like, okay, don't let just because it's Wednesday, it's done after you go to sleep on Wednesday. No, this is your opportunity to fine tune and tap into that frequency, because God is going to reveal to you exactly who you need to take off of your chessboard, exactly who you need to remove out of your community on Wednesday, and it's going to stay there. This is a gift that you will not be able to erase. Let me tap this. Can we tap in real quick? When I do my weekly outlooks, it's because I want you to tap into certain frequencies that are strong on that particular day. When you have the frequency and the gift of listening, and you're able to unpack a situation as it goes down just by hearing and looking and feeling and being in tune with your intuition, that is a blueprint. That is a marker in your spirit, in your DNA, that will never go away. So this same situation may never go down again, but the markers of this situation, the earmarks of this situation, can go down 3 months, 3 years, 30 years from this moment. And you're going to be like, boom, I seen it all before. Tap in, and let me tell you something. It's going to be explosive, and it's going to be horrifying. And all these raggedy howls in the back are going to be grumpy. Tap in. Whoa, I didn't even see that coming. So they immediately going to feel dissatisfied. They're going to feel irritable. So to definitely keep your eyes and ears open to people that are going to be irritable around you. There's something wrong with them, because they can't really, they don't want to say it out loud. They don't want to say that. What the problem is, they try to manipulate you and they can't get to you. They're not going to say that outright, but they're going to be irritated by the fact that they cannot do that. Oh, tap in. And the fact that this horrifies them. The fact that, yes, ma'am, it will be familiar. The fact that this horrifies them. The fact that they're going to start acting out. I feel like somebody's going to start just going ham, emotionally ham on you. Just out of the blue, they're going to start crying profusely. They're going to start like showing signs of distress, girl. They're going to start attacking you, name calling you, or trying to attack somebody that you're close to try to provoke you. And I'm telling you, you are a statue. Damn, that girl, you a statue because you know all you hear is womp, 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 womp. Girl, okay. Meanwhile, you taking the whole playbook. Meanwhile, you intrigued and taking the whole playbook down, but they don't see it. They can't. Because you have already set your intentions for tonight, for the rest of the week, to be on some woosah level energy and to be inspired by what your God-given gift is. This is just showing who needs to come down with the tower. Tap into that. Oh, collective. Wednesday is going to be an interesting day, y'all. I cannot wait to hear the stories. I'm going to let y'all know what happened in my story, y'all. I'm going to come back and say, let's talk about it on Wednesday. Don't let me forget, y'all, okay? Do not let me forget. Let me just tap into the tarot and see what else we need to tend to. Ooh. What else we need to tend to on Wednesday before we move on to Thursday, collective? My goodness, this is getting good, girl. What else? Let's see. Oh, we got the Five of Swords. What I say out here, battling for your attention. They trying to figure out what the heck going on. Meanwhile, you the whole winner. They didn't even see you having the strategy that you had. Let me tell you something about spirit. Let me tell you about the collective and spiritual strategy. Tap in. See, the thing about spiritual strategy is that it comes from your worldly, so your 3D world experiences, as well as your God-given compass, right? And a lot of times people really don't be understanding how you know, but you ain't know. Like you knew, but you ain't really know. You knew something was about to happen, but you ain't know it was going to be like this. Meanwhile, they literally getting shanked. They getting spiritually shanked. And they trying to figure out how is it that you have the power to do what you do. Girl, it's the God in me. Tap in. What else do they got to say around here in these streets? Look, Two of Pentacles. Oh, with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is your time. You took back command of this whole situation. This situation right here, especially looking at the Two of Pentacles, you making the choice to not allow them to tap into your energy. Oh my God, I just said Tower. Your choice to not let them tap into your energy when they are so ready to destroy you, to hurt you. Okay? Yes, thank you. Yes, it is. Okay? To understand that Tower is happening, let me tell you something. I tell you this all the time, collective. You can enact your own Tower moment. It don't gotta be some cosmic situation. You could say, oh, this shit can go down today. Tap in. But luckily for you on Wednesday, they gonna do it for you. Tap in. Let's see what's going on Thursday, collective. Let's see the energy that's coming out. So I'm going to use this. Yeah, I'm going to continue to use this deck right here because I feel like Thursday is going to really just be, it's going to be a realignment for you on Thursday. Look, the Emperor, girl, the Emperor. For Thursday, the Emperor came out. This Thursday is your command day. Everybody attend. Like everybody come to attention. I need your shoulders to be back. I need your chin to be up. I need you to just listen. Everybody, okay? Attention, we saluting to the captain, El Capitan. That's you. Tap in. When you walk into the room, people going to automatically stand up straight. They're going to be like, whoa, who that? Oh, no. Oh, friend, there's something different about you. Oh, sis, there's something different about you. You might have a dude, the divine masculines, like, wait a minute now. Hey, who you? The divine masculines might have the divine feminines, like, hey, boo, what's going on? Like, listen. Because when you got that command energy, when you stepping into that command portal, like, girl, hey, girl, do I Nikki? Everybody going to know what the deal is. Anybody try to cross you while you are in your big emperor energy on Thursday, they are going to literally live to regret it. Tap in. They going to see that they should have never, ever tried to sabotage you. This is a continuation from Wednesday. I want you to tap into this energy. What else is going on here? Oh, my goodness, y'all. Hold on. Tap in, collective. Ooh, wait, I want to know what the collective going to do. I want to know what these spiritual ops going to do. Let's see what's happening. Big. Ooh. Okay. So we're going to have some relate to what? Oh, Emperor. Oh, Emperor. So there's going to be a lot of connection on, okay, Emperor. So the energy that I'm feeling is that after Wednesday, after you tap into this listening and watching and then everything go down, there's going to be a few figures that pop out to you that are going to gravitate towards you, and you're going to feel good about it. Okay, I'm not saying this is a lifelong connection, collective. If it turns out to be that, great. This is just a spark. So there might be somebody that comes up to you, maybe if something happened after the job, then another coworker might come up and be like, oh my gosh, girl, I watched the whole thing. I seen the whole thing. Good riddance to them. And that just may be a temporary ally for you until you get the heck up out of that place, or until you get your promotion, girl. Okay, so tap in. And this connection is going to establish a fabric of kindness where you don't feel like you have to always be on guard in this environment. And I feel like a lot of you, if you're dealing with this with family members, if you are unpacking what's happening from Wednesday into Thursday with family members, I definitely feel like there's going to be an ally, someone that has experienced the same situation in your family. They're going to pop up. They might reach out to you. I would definitely think they would text or maybe email, because I keep seeing somebody writing. If you are an aspiring writer, or you tell stories, or you want to become a screenwriter or something like that, if that is you listening in, girl, go. Or divine masculine, go. Okay, because that is for you. That is coming across my, like, every time I pull a card, it's like, somebody need to write this down, need to write this down, need to write this down. I feel like a lot of you are coming into your divine gift of writing and communication. So tap in. Even seeing journalism somewhere around here. So tap into that. Political commentating. I mean, it's just anything with writing. I'm trying to tell you, this writing thing is really deep on my soul right now. So, excuse me. As we continue into Thursday, and we see this Emperor energy, it is aggressive. It is aggressive energy. So I feel like with this aggressiveness, a lot of people actually going to see you to be, oh my gosh, and I actually picked up drama queen before I started here. And I actually pulled out wilds as well. So I feel like on Thursday, people going to see you as a meanie. They're going to see you as aggressive. They're going to see you as somebody who is like, who wants to start trouble, who wants to fight. But we've already established from Wednesday who the troublemakers are, and it's not you. Okay, it ain't you at all. So the fact that the remaining few that have survived from Wednesday are going to pop out and try to paint you as somebody who is aggressive, I don't want you to back down from that. I don't want you to back down from that at all. I want you to say, yes, I be that. Okay, when it comes to my well-being, when it comes to me building this next level of my life, when it comes to me getting to the guap, when it comes to me taking care of myself and my family and the people that have my back, or if it's just you and only you, collective, when it comes to anything that could possibly disrupt your peace, yes, you are aggressive about it. And who got a problem with it? Okay, we seen John Q crash out in a whole freaking movie, holding up a hospital, trying to get his son a heart. And you think people won't even do that for their own selves, for their community? You got it messed up. Yes, I'm aggressive, and I'm gonna let you know, if you come near me in my Emperor energy, you're gonna have a click clap to get back. And there is nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to be aggressive, especially when it comes to these demon energies. I never forget, D.L. Hughley had told this joke. It's one of the only funny jokes that he told in his entire career because he's not really funny. Tap in, I said it, tell his mama. He said, when a child is in danger and they talking to a stranger trying to talk to them, the child needs to straight up and down say, hey, get back away from me, mother effer. Okay, tap in. Okay. Now I want you to understand what that does to somebody when you tell them to get back aggressively, especially as my divine collective, my crown collective. See, y'all be so dainty. Okay, y'all just be so like in y'all, okay, y'all be so cute, y'all be so handsome, okay, y'all be so everything, and literally the definition of I'm cool until I'm not cool. And I feel like when you and your emperor energy trying to build this next level, you take a command of your life. That means you get these hoes together. That means you saying it with your whole chest. That means you letting people know that don't cross the line, hope. And you're saying it aggressively. Don't go there, B. What's up? Because see, over here, we not just taking command of our lives. We are in co-creation with God. Tap in. That's what these hoes don't understand. See these raggedy thought pockets, excuse me. And I mean that for men and women. See these raggedy souled hoes that's out here trying to sell you a dream by lighting a candle do not understand how intricate your prayers are. Tap in. They do not understand how you can take from the 5D and the 7D and integrate it and have it manifest right here in the 3D. Tap in. They don't know the hard work, the broken nails, okay, the scab on your knees. They don't know how you forgot to put lotion on your arm, your elbows one day. They don't understand the tears that you cried. They don't understand that you damn near pulled your hair out bald because you stressed out on how to make this work. And now that you into this era, now that you understand what's going down, now that you understand what gotta happen, I'll be damned when these raggedy bitches come to you talking about, oh, well, I heard you gotta do, I need you, I'm manipulating you. Girl, get up out of here, please. You can't move nothing in the divine circle. You can't move nothing for the collective. You can't do anything. You can't even do for yourself. How could you ever do for me? And at one point in time, collective, I feel like this person that may come up to you, they might actually try to throw something in your face or like, well, remember that time I did? Do you remember the time that I did? Because I already know the collective. The collective is always giving. Tap in. That's why we got to go through this era right now, because you're so busy giving. You're so busy giving to other people who don't deserve your time or energy. This is we're not doing that no more. Big emperor energy all throughout this. So it's going to be the click, clack, get back. Or you're going to have to deal with the spiritual consequences that's going to show up in real time in 3D right here on this planet. Leave me alone. Oh, I love that. And also with the emperor, this building energy. Ooh, wait, this is a beautiful adjustment for you, collective. So I really want you to tap into this. While it is aggressive, that don't mean that it's mean. See, the people that try to use you, the people that try to manipulate you and lie to you, these failures that's over here flailing, okay, these fools, see, they gonna be the one that's gonna have a problem. But you already connected with people that have the mindset of kindness. So we all see the whole collective, those who are new to their journeys, those who are re-entering their journeys, those that are experienced practitioners in their journey. You're going to find that the collective is going to meet at very pivotal points of your life. That's why I really like this relate and kindness that came out. That is for you during your emperor era, because the emperor can get wild, y'all. Don't ever think that the emperor can get, this is where tap in. The emperor energy is where you can work on something so much that you actually burn yourself out. Okay, are we tapped in? How many of you collected? Type of 1 in the chat if you have ever worked on your dreams, your desires, yourself, your family, anything that meant something to you to the point of complete and utter burnout. That is not going to happen to you. I want you to recognize that this system that you are in, this new portal, this veil that has been lifted for you, this is not a rush job. You do not have to put everything in something all at once. So the people that enact kindness, that understand, they're going to tell you, why don't you come out to brunch with me? Let's just go get coffee. We ain't got to talk about nothing. Let's just tap out of this for a minute because you seem to be very deep. And you're not giving yourself the opportunity to grow. You're not giving yourself the opportunity to rest. Rest is a part of building. That is why when you start working out and you're watching all the YouTube videos, they tell you take a rest day. Take a couple of rest days. Tap in. Collective. This is no joke. Let's see if there are any other emotions that are coming out here. Yes, a lot of you are actually feeling like because you have gone into burnout mode before. Listen, y'all testifying in the chat. A lot of y'all have gone into burnout mode before. That is actually a part of you, of your limiting beliefs. That's a part of you feeling like you're not good enough, or that you don't have enough resources, or you don't have the time or the skills. That is a thought of inadequacy, and that is not you, collective. So a reminder on Thursday, yes, we are still on Thursday because a lot's going to go down with that. Do not let the sense of, oh, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough to get things done. Don't let that overtake the fact that you are about to be successful, because you now realize through all of this woosah, through all of this inspiration and being relieved, you have made room to rest. And the better you rest, the more clear-minded you are to tackle your goals. Tap in. Tap in. Anything else you want to tell the collective, guy? Ooh. Okay, that's face down. We're going to pick that up before I get out of here. Don't let me forget. Ooh, wait. Angry and discouraged. That is the opposite side of the Emperor, y'all. So, okay, as we go through Thursday, I want you to understand that frustration will come to you. That is a part of being Emperor energy, okay? That is a part of you straight up. I never want to, like, I know that we are enlightened, okay? We are children of God. We are divine, but we are still having human experiences here, okay? None of us are exempt from getting angry, from getting discouraged, from feeling inadequate. That's actually a marker. It is actually a bookmark, a pen, a descriptor of the divine, that they never feel like they're good enough. They have imposter syndrome. I'm telling you right now, Thursday, those thoughts come to your mind. You get angry, you get discouraged, not from anybody else, but just from you trying, you feeling like you're doing all you can. That means you need to take a break. Tap in. Show yourself some compassion. I said it. If you got a problem with that, fight your mama, because I'm not dealing with a sleep deprived emperor, y'all. I ain't dealing with no sleep deprived emperor, okay? Y'all can keep that. Tap in. Let's see what's going on Friday, okay? I feel like there might be some people out there who's trying to tap into you on Friday, and Friday is not the day for you. Free spirit on Friday, as well as restless. Tap in. Okay, the spirit of restlessness is going to tap in for you on Friday. This is going to be a continuation from Thursday. Tap in. So I feel like the spirit of restlessness, and there's also like this unconventional spirit that's around you as well, with some outside influences. So there might be a carefree energy that's coming towards you. Now, usually with free spirit energy, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, some people are just trying to buzz around and find their way. But I feel like this free spirit energy from an outside influence is a what do you call a red herring? This is somebody who is who is slick, okay, slick AF, trying to get you off your game and trying to disrupt you. I want to tell you right now, this 5-5 portal is about disruption. Is about you disrupting your old ways and bringing in new. And it's also about outside influences attempting to disrupt what you got going on. Tap in. I don't ever want you to forget, collective, that spiritual warfare is afoot for the divine every goddamn day. Tap in. Every day. And when you have emperor energy, that spiritual warfare is going to be even more pronounced. It's going to be more aggressive. It's going to be more prevalent, simply because the emperor is big dog energy. The emperor is BDE, BVE, okay? If you want to know what big BDE is, big D energy, big V energy, okay? Y'all know what it is, divine feminine, divine masculine. Don't act like we ain't all grown around here. So I really do feel like this aggressive free spirit, this is not just somebody who's like, oh, I'm one with the world, I'm one with the birds, I fly. And no, we ain't talking about no goddamn flower child. This free spirit is a free agent for somebody that's working with dark energy. Look, captive at the bottom. So this is somebody who is straight captive with some type of demonic energy, demonic flow. So Friday, you might notice somebody coming towards you with that energy. You're going to absolutely rebuke it. Creativity. So yeah, this might be somebody who could be tapping into the fact that you are trying to get creative. Tap in. Big Sagittarius energy. This is somebody who is smart. As a matter of fact, they might have some not even smart. The way this big Sagittarius energy, now Sagittarius, I already know Sag. My mama's Sag. Okay, I already know. Sagittariuses are incredibly smart. They're philosophical, but you've got to push them beyond a threshold to get them interested in anything. Okay, tap in. You better not come with the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s with Sagittariuses. Okay, so I feel like with this energy, with this free spirit, this energy of restlessness, the spirit of restlessness, this person that's captive, that's probably been doing all types of kitchen witches spells and candle work and buying spells from Etsy. Tap in. They are trying to find creative ways to tap into your energy. With this Sagittarius coming in, I feel like this is going to be a lot of intellectual dishonesty. Tap in. Woo! There's going to be a lot of intellectual dishonesty on Friday. And I feel like, collective, as I continue to say this, for some reason, I feel like the collective is going to laugh at this. You know what? I had, way back when I first started my spiritual journey, I was big into listicles, okay? Big time into listicles. And I had this listicle called 10 Ways to Spot a Demon. Tap in. Let me know if you want the 10 Ways to Spot a Demon ebook, and I will put that together for you. But if y'all don't download it, I'm gonna take it down, okay? But I had this ebook called 10 Ways to Spot a Demon. And one of the ways that I said that you could spot a demon is that, oh no, it wasn't that one. I'll get that one. It was actually 5 ways to spot a fake ass bitch. Oh, tap in. Listen, if you are OG, then you know that the 5 ways to spot a fake ass bitch was like lit on my channel, okay? If you want that again, let me know in the comment. Type of 1, go into the comment section, let me know, and I will get that for you. But one of the ways that you can spot a fake B is you can actually, they will lie about the same type of interest that you're into. They will mirror you. So let's say, for instance, you're somebody who enjoys musicals, right? You somebody, hey Joe, you're somebody who enjoys musicals. I got you. I'll get both of those into ebooks by the end of the week for you. Okay, tap in. Just give me a little bit of time. Now, if you are into musicals or you're into theater or something like that, the fake ass bitch is going to look you you get in your face and say, oh my gosh, me too, girl. I love musicals. They might Google something real quick, like, oh, the #1 musical in the world is this, and that they might try to spit fake facts at you. Okay, tap in. Ooh, wee, the moderators are doing their thing in the cloud. Thank you very much. I feel like this sideways free spirit that's out here lying is going to try to come at you, mirroring you. But the way you're going to combat that, first of all, you're going to find it absolutely funny. You're going to find it absolutely suspicious. Okay, look, you just find it hellified suspicious. And the way you're going to combat that, you're going to ask questions. Because see, what a fake bee can't do is they cannot take from the years, decades, experiences that are embedded into you that you could just fly off the handle and talk about. So if somebody is really into sneakers or into musicals or into whatever, traveling, whatever it is, okay, and you start asking them specific questions about where they've gone to see musicals, have they been at certain theaters before, what got them into the musicals, whatever the case may be, girl, I'm trying to tell you, they're going to start fumbling and falling all over themselves. They cannot keep a straight face. They go and lie, make up something, and they going to know that they lying because they can't keep up with it. Okay, so you're going to start laughing your behind off. You know what? I say laugh, chuckle, make it a hearty from the soul. Laugh. Because they making jokes for themselves. They out here flailing and failing. Tap in. You're going to absolutely find this suspicious. You should be suspicious this entire day when somebody comes up to you trying to infiltrate your BDE/BVE energy and try to get you off your game. Okay? Ooh, wee. Tap in. Ooh, I love Friday. Friday gonna be interesting. It's gonna be wow. Do not let these people get you off your game, collective. I'm trying to tell you, do not let that happen, okay? Type 1 in the chat if you are with me. We have currently wrapped up on Friday. You know what? No, I feel like I need one more card for Friday. So let's see what's going on in the tarot, and let's see what's happening. Tap in. What else is going to happen on Friday? Friday is the end of the week, so we already live. Ooh, wait, 4 swords. With what? The high priestess. My. What do you say? You sure look good tonight. Friday finna be fire. High priestess energy. With the 4 swords is saying now. Remember. Now my husband know I'm live. Hold on. Hey, baby daddy. I'm saying, yeah, sure, baby. As long as it's chicken. Okay, thank you, baby. I'm so live though. All right, later. Love you. Oh, he called to ask if I wanted some food. Yes, tap in. Okay, that's that big BDE I'm talking about. Tap in. That's that emperor energy. Tap in. Shout out to my husband. Now he knew I was live, so I knew when he called, he was calling for about something important. Okay, but what I wanted to say is, remember, this restless energy came out. Remember on Friday, your high priestess, your spirit guides are not gonna play no games. You can rest and still be protected. That's why I feel like when this person try to show up and try to get you off your game and stuff, you will be like, ha ha. You won't sleep well that night, collective. Okay, I love this for you. This high priest is coming out and say, no ma'am, no sir, no ma'am. Oh, thank you for that closing out comment. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for that, God. Thank you. Wow, gosh, children are going to be protected this whole time. Okay, let's roll into Saturday, man. I feel like it's going to be Saturday going to be a very empowering day. I just don't know what we're going to make of Saturday, man, because woo. We already in it like Bennett. Tap in. What's going on for Saturday, collective? What's going on, guys? Oh, suspect. What we suspected, y'all? Oh, quiet. Is Saturday going to be a quiet day? I feel like Saturday is going to be a day of unpacking Friday. I feel like Saturday is not only going to be unpacking Friday, but I also feel like Saturday is going to be a day of calculation. I want you to use Saturday as a day of journaling. I want you to use it as a day of planning. I want you to use Saturday as a day of not quiet, quit. I still want you to do all of that. That's still in my heart. But it says quit suspecting. And the tables have turned. God said, girl, okay, hooked on phonics work for me. Call 1-800-ABC. Type of one in the chat. You remember that commercial? It says quit suspecting. Oh my gosh, collective, we have entered the next level. This 5525 portal has absolutely taken you to that. Like you used to be here, and now you here. Tap in with it. Ooh wee! It's saying to wholly, completely, or entirely stop suspecting. Collective. What are we stopping? What are we stopping? What are we stopping to suspect? Ooh-wee. What are we stopping? Tap in, tap in, tap in. God, what are we stopping here? What are we stopping? Ooh, we stopping false starts. Tap in. We are stopping false starts with the world in reverse. We're going to stop suspecting that every time we fall, we got to stay down. We're going to stop suspecting all the BS. Tap in. What else is coming out? Oh, wait. What we got here? Oh, Queen of Swords. We're also going to stop suspecting that we are our own worst enemies. Oh, 9 of Wands in reverse. We're also going to stop suspecting, that every time that we fail is going to lead to heartbreak or heartache. Oh, we got all these cards in reverse. My gosh. Now, anybody that knows me knows I do not like working with reverse cards. Tap in. I love keeping upright cards. When you are in your own spiritual practice, you can make the rules that work for you or for me. I don't like reversals, okay? But when they come out, I know this is significant for the collective. Tap in. So when the cards come out says quit suspecting and the world in reverse, that means that anything that you thought was going to stop you, anything you thought that was going to be difficult, hard, it was going to take away from you, anything like that, you're going to stop dealing with that. You're going to stop these fake, false, phony, infiltrating thoughts. You're also going to stop people from coming into your, yes, it is. That's why I love it. You're actually going to stop allowing these thoughts to take over. And I'm not saying that they won't happen. Tap in. Tap in. I'm not saying that the thoughts won't happen. You are human. And plus, your brain, when you're going into something new, your brain is like, this is new, girl. Stop. That's what's going to happen. That is natural. That is a natural part of life because it's entering a zone that's never been in before. You're entering a zone you've never been in before. But collective, my God, we tap into and we start to understand that you can actually push past that. That's where you truly get into your big emperor energy. Tap in. Then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you're not even overthinking. I love when the Queen of Swords comes in, and when she comes in reverse, that means that everything that stopped you before, you see the game. You will no longer allow it to be your downfall. Tap in. Then we got the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Swords in reverse. So all of those barriers you built for yourself is gone. All the barriers that you built for yourself is what, collective? Tap in. Tap in. Let me know you still here. Let me know you still watching. Let me know you still love this conversation. All of it is a straight up distraction. Woo! All of it is a charmed distraction. Thank you, collective. All of this is you in your own mind saying that, oh, I'm not going to be able to make it. It's too much. It's too hard. It's too deep. It's too difficult. I don't know. So Saturday is going to be a day of you overcoming your own limiting beliefs. This is you versus you. This is actually a part of closure. When you close one portal, when you walk through the door and you close that door behind you and you're entering a new threshold, this is actually a part of it. You telling yourself this is dangerous, but it's not. How can something that is for you, how can something by God be dangerous? This is literally your faith over mind, over matter. Tap in. Ooh, this is literally your faith. You girl, clean. Girl, let me tell y'all something. I hate cleaning. When I first met my husband, sorry y'all, Pink Tail said something in the chat if you're rewatching. She said, I've been here, just been cleaning. I hate cleaning. When I first met my husband, I said, I don't like cleaning. I have a budget for a maid. Okay. And I swear to goodness, I will eat oodles and noodles before I clean. I will budget. Okay. I can't do it, girl. If y'all grew up in an old school house like me, y'all know that Saturday mornings, like this Saturday we talking about here in the 7th day, that was cleanup day. I told my mom, I said, when I get older, I remember telling her, I think it was 13, 14. I said, when I get old enough to pay my own bills, I will never clean another day in my life. And y'all can tell my nails, I ain't cleaning. Tap in. Anyway. Oh, not no else to throw. Oh, thank you, boo. So let me get back to the message, y'all, because I will kick with y'all all day. And if y'all want just a chill and chillax talk section, y'all let me know. Just y'all gotta let me know these things. I'll put it in my community tab as a, what do you call those things? A poll. And if y'all just want to chill and chat session, let me know. It ain't nothing for me. I love coming on here, so y'all can ask me questions. I had an interview on Saturday and Sunday that went absolutely magnificent. Girl, I had the best time. Okay, so listen, y'all let me know, because I am a motivational conversationalist and I like kicking it with y'all. But about Saturday, when you're going out and about, I want you to understand that limiting beliefs will pop up at every given moment. And it's okay. And I want you to challenge out loud. Thank you, God, for this message. Ooh, we got 5 seconds. I want to see what that's about. I want you to say out loud, when these limiting beliefs pop up, I want you to say, this is a limiting belief. I rebuke you. Tap in. You gotta call it out by name. Don't let it fester. Don't let it stay there in your mind. Get it out your mind. That's why I said Saturday's a day of journaling. Saturday's a day of journaling, so journal. Get it out of your mind. My limiting belief right now at this time is this. Tap in. Okay? 5 seconds. Wow, I pulled 5 seconds and it literally says acknowledging that you have thoughts and feelings. Give yourself permission to ignore those thoughts and feelings just for right now. Give yourself permission to ignore and rebuke those negative thoughts. Saturday is going to be a day of resetting. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for that. Count backwards from 5 to 1 and do something, even if it's as simple as standing up. Retrain your mind. Retrain your body. When I was in basic training, God, many moons ago. Oh my gosh, many moons ago. If I have any veterans, shout out your branch, or if you're currently in, shout out your branch in the chat. But many moons ago, when I was in basic training, I had never worked out a day in my life up until that point, y'all. And I went in when I was 18. I never worked out. I was a band geek. Okay, Navy, hey. Hey, I got family that has gone into the Navy. My grandfather is a World War II decorated Navy sailor. Tap in. Yes, thank you. My mama Army, daddy Army. Okay, yes, I was the only one that went to the Air Force. Okay, so I come from a long lineage of those that serve. Thank you so much for your service. I understand what it entails. I understand what it means. I understand your sacrifice. I understand the mental, the physical. Okay, retired 20 years. My goodness, my dad retired. So I get it. So I just wanted to take a moment out and say thank you. I joined after 9/11, and that was a really tough time in military history for someone that was my age. So there's that. And I have my uncle who recently passed. He was a Vietnam War veteran. He was drafted. He was one of the many that was drafted during that time. And his service reminds me that the sacrifice can go beyond a life taken. Okay, so all of you, thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your efforts. I know that you were doing the work as well as I was doing the work of this United States government, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that because, girl, we have a whole veteran service right here, right now, and it's gonna turn into an entirely different channel. But speaking of, let's go back to these limiting beliefs, okay? When I was in basic training many moons ago, I had never worked out before, right? And so I had to retrain my mind to associate like saving lives with running. So every time I was a terrible runner, I could do a push-up, I could do a sit-up, okay, I could do squats. But when it came to running, I just did not have the cardio. So every time I ran, I would have to tell myself, not that I couldn't do it, because that was the first 2 weeks. I said I couldn't do it. But girl, by that third week, I was like, I have to save lives. Like if I'm on the field and I got to get the F up out of Dodge, I can't be the slowest one, or I can't be the slowest one, girl. Tap in. No, I got to be the fastest one. I got to save my life. And if I got to pull my homegirl by her brains to get her out of Dodge, I got to do that too. And I started rerouting those limiting beliefs. Not that I couldn't do it, but I can do it. And there's a reason why I have to do it. It is my mission to survive. It is my mission to win, just like it's your mission to survive. It's your mission to win. It's your mission to go into God's alignment, into your purpose, into your divine reasoning. Tap in. Woo-wee. Man. So Saturday is going to be an intense day for you because you will be challenging yourself. This won't be an outside influence. This won't be somebody else. This won't be no karmics. This won't be no crazy family members. This won't be nobody from the job. This is going to be you versus you. And I know that it's painful. Growth is painful. Growth hurts. Growth sucks. Okay, especially when you in the midst of it. But you got to retrain your brain and say, this is for my God-given purpose. Tap in. So Saturday is going to be a little bit, deep for you. But you got this, collective. You got this. Woo-wee. Can we bring in Sunday? Can we bring in Sunday, collective? What y'all think Sunday fitting to be, okay? I think Sunday is going to be a day for Crown's energy. Tap in. Thank you so much for all of your well wishes, and thanking the veterans and service members that are in the chat right now. Tap in. Woo. Oh, I felt that come out. Come on, boo. Page of Swords with what? The Five of Swords. Whoa. When I say Crown energy, God said, boom. Growing pains, but look, the star. Ooh-wee! Growing pains. The Page of Swords with the Five of Swords. You are actually looking at what you've already been through. Sunday is a day for you to say, okay, girl, this is what I've been through. These are the lessons that I've learned. And I always say, when you cross into a portal, you're not crossing in as a newbie. You're not a newborn baby. You ain't new to this. You true to this. This is the real. You've been through so many exercises. Okay. Like I said, my military folk know this. You will have exercises. Okay, multiple times a year where you doing 12 hours, 16 hour, 24-hour days, just in case you practicing for the mission, just in case some ish go down. I was on a nuclear base. So you already know them exercises was off the chain. Tap in. Army checking in. Hey, hoorah. So let me tell you straight up. When it is time for you to look at the mission at hand, you don't just come, you're not starting out with just a blank sheet. You literally have a blueprint, and your blueprint is embedded in you. This is your pain, these are your lessons, these are your this is your happy moments, everything collective. Tap in. It is all to guide your way with the star. And boom, the magician was sitting here chilling. The magician is just like, okay, what you need. You know where you're going, what you need. So Sunday is truly a day for you to realign with your crown energy, with your crown frequency. Tap in. 8 of Cups. Again, you moving forward. You getting up out of Dodge, out of the old version of you. When I say 5/5/25 is the portal of you taking command, Sunday is going to be the day that you understood why this whole week had to unfold the way that it did, why people had to expose themselves the way that they did. This is next level. You've never been in this era before. This is a new breath. This is a kiss of life. Sade said there must have been an angel by my side. There is an angel by your side. Multiple collective. Tap in. Ooh, wait. Sunday is going to be a vibe. It is going to be your day of beautiful reflection. Tap in. So now that we've gotten through to Sunday, let's go into next Monday and tap in to see how we're going to start the week, because I did not do the reading yesterday for your outlook. We're going to tap into next Monday as well. Normally I'll do on Sunday nights from Monday to Sunday, but we are here. So let's see how we can tap into next Monday and what is ahead for next week. Oh, insight and focus and release and recovery. So next Monday, you're going to be more focused than you've ever been in your entire life. Whatever your goal is, whatever the time frame is, you are focused. But don't forget that you have set into motion people that are going to chin check you in a very nice way, to relax, to recover, to take time for yourself. Okay. All right, turn the TVs off. I love that. Also, next week, big manifestation energy. You know what's crazy? Manifestation requires an initiator. It requires you to understand exactly what you're manifesting with the power of the tongue and the power of your pen, since a lot of you are writing. Again, if you are a writer, a blogger, anyone of that level, please, please, please tap into your energy and get that guap. Okay, I don't know if guap is even still a term. Might be these young guys. I'm sure on my age, it is what it is. Okay. So if you are going to be an initiator, that means you have to be focused. That means you have to be precise in your language. Don't half-step it. You're going to manifest. You better be very specific on what you want. And if you need to go above and beyond, or even if you say, I don't even know everything that I want, then you ask God, and I tell him, ask God, God, I know where I'm manifesting right now. I cannot see the full vision. Y'all better tap in. I cannot see the full vision. I know that there is more for me. I know that this mission is divine. Please send me the messages that I need in order to open the divine paths that are meant for me so I may walk in the glory that you are bestowing upon me. Tap in. Woo-wee. We're talking about Ace of Pentacles prosperity. Next week is going to be a good week, collective. Oh, I love this for you. One more. Woo-wee. Let's see what else we got here. Queen of Pentacles. Comfort and prosperity. We got prosperity twice on the board. This is very interesting. I love it. This is very interesting. Because we have 2 prosperity on the board and also see comfort. So we see a manifestation, comfort, and 2 prosperities. That means a lot of your prayers that you've already been asking, a lot of you in your prayers, a lot of you in your rituals. Next week is going to be a week where things start unfolding for you. You're going to start seeing the results. Tap in. And we'll unpack that next week. Okay. Wow. So this week is truly a week of transformation. Before I dart up out of here, I'm going to unpack some big time energy. I said I was going to do a big read here, a big energy read. So let me just do that because, man, I love it. Breaking out systemic issues. Okay, so a lot of you right now are absolutely, y'all know for a fact that the old system, the old version of you is done gotta. Tap in, no more. We got the 6 of weapons. So you are already equipped with what you need to deter the demons. Tap in. And these demons can show up in any type of way. This is not always no sinners type of situation. Okay, shout out to the Sinners movie. It's not always a sinner's situation. The demons can infiltrate at any given time through anyone. That's why I said, man, Wednesday is going to be a day for you to listen. Means be prepared. That means not allowing anybody, no one that thinks they're coming into the name of authority to line you up to get sucker punched. Tap in. They're not going to line you up to be the sacrifice. That's not what this is about. And again, initiating your own tower and making sure that no one deceives you or takes advantage of you. Tap in. And that's really the big energy of it all. As we go into this 5/5/25 portal for the rest of the week, remember this frequency is going to be, you can ride this frequency for the next 14 days. Tap in. So as you are in this energy, recognize that you are in command. You get to wrangle up all these cows, all these wannabes. And as you continue to elevate, please know for a fact, for a figurative fact, that these losers, these fools are flailing and failing. You're going to see them stumble over themselves. They're going to start falling all over the place. I told you at one point in time, these fools are going to start acting just straight crazy, crying to you, asking you for dumb stuff, getting mean, not making any sense, foaming at the mouth. It's going to be wild. And what you're going to do, what I tell you to do, collective, laugh. You're going to find a comment. But I love this for this week is going to be amazing, collective, and I am so here for it. Oh my gosh, we got through the next 7 days beautifully. I want to start doing these live, okay? Because we in this together, collective. Yes. I love it. We are going to do this together live because, man, it's beautiful, and I love kicking it with y'all. All right, collective. If you are new here, my name is Cass Young Crown, Air Force veteran. I'm an intuitive and transformational speaker. I use tarot to channel the message as an anchor. It is not the message. I am the vessel. I am the voice, and I am God-led, and it is given to me by God as one of my divine gifts and powers. If you would love any more information about me, go to cassyoung.com or hit me up here in the comments. My membership will be kicking off next month, and I will give you more information on that. I also have a newsletter if you care to sign up for it. But yeah, Cass Young Crown, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to wear your crown. My goal is to activate the spiritual powerhouse within you, and I will see you on the next live stream. Bye.